top of your list?
I got the guy they have in second. I like Jokic. Skip, before the last game before the All-Star, 30-17 with 15 rebounds. He's 11-14. Skip, he got a triple-double in 14 minutes. The fastest in NBA history. A big guy, 6'10", that can shoot the three. He can assist the ball. He can rebound the ball. And you foul him, he goes to the free throw line and make 85% of his shot. I'm still not convinced. I got to see Ben Simmons do something other than lay the ball up and dunk it. He's 0 for 10. I grit it.
0 for 10 from three.
From three.
Yeah.
Now, this is what we know about him, and I commend him for this. Skip, he knows he's not a good three-point shooter. He don't even bother. All of his three-point shots are at the end of quarters. So I feel bad for him, like this dude was 0 for. But he's chunking up the ball from 35, 40 feet away. Nikola Jokic. He reminds you of a young Arvydas Sabonis. If you don't remember, when he was with the Soviet team, Skip, he could do it all. He could pass the ball, and he might be the best passing big man that we've seen at the center position since Sabonis. But he's on pace to average 17, 10, and 6. Only Wilt Chamberlain has ever put up numbers like that. Think about it, Wilt. And if he does, 5 assists a game this season for a big, that'll be the most since Wilt. If you can be on a list and you be joining Wilt or the first since Wilt, that lets you know just how special this young man is. And he's only going to get better because what they've done is they've surrounded him with shooter, Skip. And so if you go one-on-one with him, he's going to back you down. And if you don't, he's going to hit those open threes. Hit those shooters for the open threes. I like Jokic. Ben Simmons, don't get me wrong. It's where it's at.
I still think Jamal Murray makes the Denver team go.
Yeah, I'm going to see how, Joe, you know what I'm about to find out? I'm about to find out how much you like old Lonzo Ball. I'm about to find that out. I'm all ears, Skip.
So it's hard to bet against a Ben Simmons who is 7 feet tall and can pass the ball the way he can pass it. But he's averaging 8 rebounds and 7 assists, so it's just like Lonzo, about the same category, 7 and 7 for Lonzo.
How many points?
17 points because he gets to stand at 7 feet tall and put the ball back in when Joel Embiid happens not to get the ball in on the other side of the basket, right?
Yeah.
So you got a little bit of an advantage over Lonzo Ball when you're 7 feet tall. But the guy I'm going to bet on long term is the guy who's got the most fire in his belly, because that's what I question about Ben Simmons. I watch him a lot, and some nights he cares, and some nights he doesn't look like he cares all that much. Not a lot of fire in that belly. You can say that about Lonzo, but I think his issues are more with the coach than with playing hard night to night. So Donovan Mitchell is a young killer. And I think people are completely overlooking him. And I don't think it's any done deal that Ben Simmons is going to win Rookie of the Year, because Donovan Mitchell has 2 40-point games and 4 30-point games. And he is on fire. And their team is on fire, having won 11 in a row. And I think it's going to go way up because their schedule is flat out scary favorable for Utah right now. Watch it. Just watch it. Watch what's going to happen.
This MVP race is like Christmas present. That thing wrapped. Ben Simmons got this. You know that, I know that.
Well, I don't know. If Utah keeps winning like I think they're going to keep winning.
The man got 6 triple-doubles as a rookie.
Hey, this kid's got 2 40-point games and 4 30. How do you like that?
Skip, he's shooting the ball. He's shooting the ball. He's got to shut the ball with a big Embiid.
I'm So Hood is now a Cavalier.
Yeah, don't worry.
You know why? Because they said, we don't need him.
Okay.
We got Donovan. You know what I love about Donovan Mitchell? When he was growing up, his father was the player relations director for the Mets. So he grew up in a baseball clubhouse setting, so he's been around stars all his life. I loved his body language. When he walked on the floor for the dunk contest the other night, he just said, I got this. He is rise and shine. Lights bright.
Hold on. Now, you just been giving, hold on. Wait a minute. You just gave Lonzo Ball a B-, and you ain't mentioned him one time.
What are you talking about?
I thought he's transcendent. Is Donovan Mitchell transcendent?
What?
You like.
Oh, I like it. Well, I thought we were just dealing with these three.
No, you could have took anybody.
I love Lonzo. I love Lonzo long term.
They say who you got. You could have took Lonzo. You could have took Simmons. You could have took Mitchell. You could have took they're like top 10.
Lonzo will be a transcendent passer. I agree.
I want to know why you didn't take him now, though.
Well, because I'm saying Donovan Mitchell, I didn't see him coming at Louisville. I watched Louisville, I don't know, 5 or 6 times last year, and I never sat back and said, that's a potential rookie of the year.
I didn't see it.
Hey.
I don't think anybody saw this.
Yeah. I need to see more killer in Lonzo. I haven't seen it. I saw it at UCLA. Yeah. I didn't see it this year yet. And I got to figure out, is it Luke Walton or is it Lonzo or is it LeVar?
I mean, it's really, Skip, it's really hard to project because nobody saw Michael Jordan being able to do what he did once he got to the pros. Nobody saw Anthony Davis. Skip, Anthony Davis had a 20. Yeah, we thought he could be a defense. Nobody thought the guy was going to be 28-12 like he is right now. No, so it's really hard to judge a guy because we look at a guy like, could he get 40?
Yeah.
But it's hard when they play in systems, and college coaches don't deviate from their system to accommodate guys.
It's probably a little too early to call Lonzo a bust and say that they should trade him.
I ain't saying that's what Rob said. But I like Jokic.
How upset should the Spurs be with Kawhi